Hey there, I'm Critsy Bear. Welcome back to Sorcery 4. Last time I was in the tavern gambling. I'm not a good role model, but I did manage to get 665 gold now, which means I have enough to afford the scimitar if I want, not scimitar, the rapier if I want to. I'm gonna go to the bar. I'm gonna see if I can, like, purchase some provisions. Like, some, the bartender ignores me. Remove the monk's habit? Oh, why? Attract his attention. He frowns at you. We don't serve monks. He replies, too much false money. Okay. Well, I just kind of wanted a room, but okay. Find a corner table and sit down. Oh, sorry, I'm still a little under the weather, so I might still be sniffling. Yeah, I'll just kind of hang out at the table for a little while. A stranger walks up to your table, their face completely obscured by a plain yellow cloth. May I sit, they ask, voice muffled. I'm imagining them like, you know, the Imperial Guards from like, Star Wars? I'm imagining, like, them, you know, completely draped in cloth. May I sit? Please. Stranger bows a fraction, then sits. My thanks. It has been a tiring journey. I move very slowly, you understand. Why's that? I am very old, the priest replies. I would have died 100 years ago if the sun serpent's light were not keeping me alive. He makes a sign with his hand, moving his fingers in a coiling fashion. The sun serpent. I destroyed the sun serpent. Interesting. How do you worship? How do you worship? I give worship to the serpent, thanking it for the boon of the sun's light. I also pray to it for aid. Does the serpent answer your prayers? I believe it does, the priest says, and falls silent. Interesting. Where have you traveled from? From across the southern sea, where the serpents are properly worshipped. I have walked the breadth of the old world, trying to bring the serpent's light to the masses. Most choose to remain ignorant, though. Oh, so it's like it's probably a different sun serpent. I just killed the sun snake. It didn't seem very godlike. It just kind of... I mean, it was like a regular-sized snake, wasn't it? 1 second. Okay. Just had to sniffle a little bit, because my nose is all icky. From the old world, trying to bring the serpent's lights to the masses. Are there many of you? What, priests? Plenty, but few worship the serpents. I have heard of some guild creatures in a faraway lake worship. I heard some guild creatures from a faraway... Oh my god, in a faraway lake worship the water serpent, but their ways are a mystery to me. Well, this was most edifying, the priest says as he stands. But you are done resting. You must get to your feet once more. Well, I kind of wanted to know more about this, like... Because the serpents were, like, the archmage's puppets, right? But I'm not sure it was a good idea to kill them anymore. And you know that beacons of past light thing? That's still weighing on me. And the way that the other Analanders are like, you'll pay for what you've done. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go back to the fire pit. We're gonna take a nap over here. It was safe last time. Charge at the scavengers? No. The fuck, dude? Just take a nap at the fire pit, man. I would love to go back. Moon rises. So I can't get a bedroom here? Can I get a room, please? You don't serve monks, right? The bony hand. Explorer. Can I please just have a room? Please, just a room. Please, I just need a room. Oh no. Walk over to the group of black elves clustered around a table. Empty cups are scattered on the floor around them, and daggers stick out of the table. They're dressed in armor, though seem mostly relaxed. Mercenaries! Why are their teeth so bad? One points at you as you pass. Brother, you are lost, he cries. What's a godly type like you doing in a drinking hole like this? It looks like something dragged up from the river, another cries. The others laugh at your expense. It wasn't a river, it was a swamp, and I fell inside, and I didn't mean to. They said that I had to get in the hole, even though I could have just left through the door, and I fell inside, and I had to fight a swamp monster. Okay, you can't make fun of me. It's like going to the first day at school getting bullied. Ha! You only laugh along, which only increases their amusement. The black elves continue to insult you. Hit him. Hit the elf. Alright, just bye. They taunt you. Alright, whatever, I am the Analander. I didn't crawl out the river. I fell from the swamp. You're being mean to me. I'm leaving. I'm not sleeping tonight. You could cross the bridge, square, or explore the fringes. You know, I still haven't figured out that that golden egg situation. I do need rations, though. Guard is asleep. And I know for sure if I sleep here, I get arrested. Fountain plays in the center of the courtyard. Nope. Move on. Nylock. Oh, wait, is Nylock... Oh, it's closed for the night. I mean, I guess I can go in here. I don't think I should, though. You choose a small side door, which opens to reveal a dirty living quarters. A bare rub. Bare rub shows how sick I am. I'm messing up my bees. A bare rug covers the floor, and an unmade bed lists in the corner. A wood chest sits at its foot, facing an empty table. See, you would think lists doesn't fit there, but I'm pretty sure that is an acceptable use of lists. I'm not going to complain about that. This is presumably home to some lowly guard or another. Examine the bed. Go over to the bed and rifle through its ratty covers to discover nothing but a stained mattress. Hay pokes out of one side. It doesn't look like anyone slept in here in a while. I'm sleeping here. I'm gonna sleep here. From somewhere nearby you hear a hissing noise. Of course there's a snake. Listen to the hissing noise. You hold your breath and listen. The hissing is growing louder. Look up. Poison gas! This is not anyone's living quarters. This room is nothing but a trap, and you have walked straight into it. Cast a spell. Interesting. So it's probably like a homeless person trap, right? Looking for somebody desperate enough to sleep out in the open like that. And like automatically... Oh, you know, I could have probably countered it with pep. Foff. Huff. Huff? Yeah, use huff. Sounds good for poison gas. The mighty glow blows about the room, blowing the poison gas out through the portcullis. The clean air tastes sweet. You approach the portcullis. Look over the portcullis. Looking over the gate, you can see it descends from a hidden panel in the ceiling. Sorry, what? Sorry. When did this portcullis come into this, though? Am I mistaken in thinking that this was never part of the... whatever. Looking over the gate, you see it descends from a hidden panel in the ceiling, but you can't see any switches or levers on the wall on either side. Probably, I'm guessing, goes down here, right? Into the Archmage's secret vault. And I was just looking for somebody to sleep tonight. Can I just go back to sleep? No, of course not. Look under the rug. Lift the rug to reveal a trapdoor. Open the trapdoor. What's down there? You tug excitedly at the trapdoor, only to find it's fake, merely painted onto the floor of the room, then set with a ring. You fall back in some irritation. Oh, I get it, to make people waste time trying to find a fake way out. Just then, a patrolling guardsman approaches. He sees you immediately and pulls a lever by the gate, before storming inside and grabbing you by the arm. Go with him? I mean, he's probably expecting me to, be poisoned right now, right? I'm hoping he takes me down here. I should have tried to lift the grate, and crawled in. Struggle free. Try to struggle and are rewarded with a severe bash on your head. Am I going to jail again? Oh, ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Commander can see him in the morning if he cares to. Ay, ay, ay. Volcom cells again. The monk's habit is stripped from you. I thought I was gonna go to the secret dungeon. Man. I have to wait till Volcom wakes from her nap. Chill wind draws at you. Oh, boy. Sorry, unlock the cell door. Just check your pockets. You still have Volcom's keys. But you can't reach them with your hands tied together. Explore my cell. I remember the straw bed, right? Lie on the straw. There we go. Search the straw. Catch it. Sorry, wait. Glass bottle? Take a moment. Look at the bottle. I thought it was empty. Bottle is a wine from some ancient cellar. The cork has rotted away. The contents have evaporated. Yeah. Smash the bottle. Cut my bonds. Okay. Pull. Then unlock the door. Quickly unlock the door. Cast a spell. See what I can do right now. I can't cast Zen because they took my stuff. Okay, well, I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, thanks for the visit. I was looking for a place to sleep, but I think I'm just gonna stay up at this point. I've been up so late. Run the jailer through? No. Search the room and slip past. Slip past the jailer. Volcom's room. You have escaped the dungeon, but that may soon be discovered. Oh, I should have gone back. Fuck, I could have gone back and cast Zen in there. I don't think I had the chance. I think I could just run her through or go back. There are quite a lot of guards here. Cast the spell Zen. I mean God, right? I think God is one that I can cast in here. God. Archmage! Breathes his commander. I had no idea you walked among us. Order him to take his own life. Order him to take me to the tower. Order him to clear the room. I mean, I would love to get down into the vault. Also, where's my monk's habit? Yo, let me put my monk. Where's my monk? Yo, my monk stuff. Oh no, my monk outfit. Shucks. Archmage, I had no idea you walked among us. Clear the room. Take me to the tower. I don't really know if there's any way back from here. I think I could open the Throban doors. But I don't know if I should right now. You know? Well, it's almost morning. We'll see if I make it to the morning and the Archmage doesn't know I'm here. Stand to attention, salute. I just don't know if I should order him to take me straight to the tower, because, like, I should go to the tower if the Archmage knows I'm here already, right? I mean, I wouldn't consider that a waste of his head, right? Like, if I figure out how to open the doors and I figure out what happens if you do. I mean, I could accept not getting to see the thief this time around. Order him to take me to the tower. Yeah. I have kept my presence secret, you reply. Of course you did not know. But now you must take me to the tower. My lord, the commander replies, the guard has not entered your tower in over 1,000 years. Only the birdmen can reach the turret. Then find me a birdman. He flicks a finger to a guard. If you would wait, my lord, one shall be with us shortly. Indeed, a few minutes later, a birdman opens the door. The cruel, hooked beak turns in your direction. Wait. The birdman bows its head. My lord, if you would step outside. I know exactly what's about to happen. Dismiss the birdman. I've changed my mind. You are dismissed. The birdman does not question this, but nods and quickly leaves. I think what he was about to do was, he was a Samaritan and he recognized me. Order him to clear the room. Clear the room, you declare, feeling the spell's power beginning to wane. I've need of it now. Commander nods sharply. My lord, he replies and ushers the guards away. To the desk. There you find detailing the purchase of Vic's armor. Look at the armaments. Look over the weapons in the room. Right, I'm gonna leave. Can I go back into the prison? I can. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get back in the cell and fly away. You've been awake all night. You are weaker for it. She seems unconcerned by your empty cell. Perhaps she assumed you simply jumped after all. Dr. Volkim. Oi! What do you want? You're bothering Volkim for fun, are you? She does not appear to recognize you. Why are the cells open? Came down here to ask me that? I'd like to know. Why don't I lock you up and you can find out? Enough talking. Mind you don't find yourself coming back. Enter a cell. Stay out of there. I've got plenty of ways to kill you if you don't go into one of my cells, including simply slamming the door. Oh, if you do go into one of my cells. Look at the cells. Cannot investigate further without Volkim noticing you. I do want to go in. No! God. I'm gonna have to go all the way back to the brass orb or die at this point. Commander's office. It is still empty. Leave. I guess I'm not going out there. Okay, bye. Iron door leads south to the south out of the courtyard. Make a move. Open up the iron door. I know exactly what that was gonna do. I'm going to get immediately killed by birdmen. Two birdmen stand on the other side, facing away from you. You quickly close the door once more. Nothing stopping you from Sorcerer Spike. There's nothing stopping you from climbing them and making your way inside. I guess since I'm here, I think I had to kill Volkim to go back in there. Or I have to go at night. The steps. No one goes near them. Make a move. I'm gonna go up the steps. Since I didn't get any message about the Archmage being aware of me, and the Birdman didn't take me up to his quarters, I'm going to take advantage of this and go straight up to the doors, see what happens if I open them properly. Words in the oldest tongue. Message for those who climb the dark heart. Keep climbing. As you steady your nerve and continue to climb, about halfway up you are arrested by a shout from below. You! Where are you going? Don't turn and look. Just continue. Run for it. The guard who has shouted races forwards, but does not dare step foot on the staircase. From below he shakes his fist. I'll ask you again. Where do you think you're going to? Are you drunk? How dare you delay me? I'm quite sober. I believe I am lost. How dare you delay me? I am on the Archmage's business, you reply boldly. The guard stares at you. You're on business from the Archmage. He frowns. Then why did you run? One does not keep the Archmage waiting. I wouldn't know, but, well, if you know what you're doing with those doors, I won't stop you. He then hurries away. Ignore the morning. Smooth. I'm on official Archmage business. Look at the doors. Look at the pack. Open the back. Take the stuff from the pack. Look at the bottles. Blimberry, Blessed Water, Fire Water. Yep. I don't know where Fire Water comes into play. Maybe it's just for morale. Alright, so first spell. Healing. Doc. For the potion on the handle. Okay. Next is Fall or Rock, I think. Wait. Nothing happens. There's no explosions. No, I more so wanted to... Right, yeah, I remember. Touch... No, don't touch the handle. Cast a spell. I need to cast Fall now. Right? Counters Rock. Seems to have no effect, as you do not float on the air. Then next one is Invisibility or... What's the opposite of Invisibility? Okay, well, I can't cast Yaz right now. Mud. Dim. What was the opposite of Invisibility again? I mean, I just learned it like a couple episodes. Oh, Yaz. Hang on. Tell. Alright, I'll see. Oh, I think I got a vision about this. Like, I think you, if the door turns invisible, you look at the door. 2 vertical strokes stand side by side. Can I cast a different spell yet? Or... I mean, I guess I'll cast Far. See yourself standing in a room with an hourglass. The sands are trickling through, as though the glass is turned by an unseen hand. You hear a great explosion in the stars above. You suddenly feel momentarily heavy. I'm going to try Fall again. Once more, it does not take effect. Try the door handle. Nothing happens. It is quite safe. Open the door. Suddenly the door shimmers and disappears from sight, and then Tell. Yep. Tell. It would seem your spell has countered the invisibility. Now you can see it, and your hopes lift suddenly. The door to the sorcerer's spike of Mampang hangs a crack ajar. A good shove will open it, but you cannot help but still feel there's one more trap to be overcome. There is a message on the door now that was not previously visible. View the message. You trace out the message on the door, and it is in the most ancient tongue. I am protected from the worst force. In the world, retreat, for I will take all your yesterdays, and I will take all your tomorrows. It is death. Now I can't remember. Is the spell to cast Res or Zed? Well, it is a Throbin door, and Throbin's the one who. Well, I can't cast Zed, so. Res. Pour the water on the door. Pour the glittering water over the handle of the door. It seems to soak into the wood without any noticeable effect. Whether it had any effect on the door is impossible to say. Push open the door. Crackling of energy as your hand's near the wood. You catch your hand back quickly. Well, that was my spare holy water. If I do it again, like maybe I had to drink it? Push the door. The effect is instant. Fire erupting from the wood and down your arms. Oh. Whoa, 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 hang on. A moment later, the sensation fades. Indeed, you feel refreshed as though your body had been destroyed and built anew. Your maximum stamina has been increased. You stepped without difficulty through the Throbin door and into the tower beyond. 2 more hints. What were they? Samaritans of Shin are birdmen? They are committed to aiding me. No, they aren't. I already know that. Archmage may be dead, I already know that. College of Magic, Sands of Death. The Sands of Death flow in the inner college. Am I supposed to do something about that? Throbin door. Throbin door? Blood candle. What's a blood candle? You were given advice in the dark chamber of night, do not light your way with the blood candle. I wonder what that does. Breath of Mucolytics? Beware the breath of Mucolytics. I was given a lot of advice that has never come up. Oh well, I opened the door. Head on in! It takes a moment for your eyes to adjust to the dark. You are inside the Tower of Mampang, and the only way is forwards now, and there can be no turning back. One moment. Okay. Ground, this place has the appearance of a cave, half submerged by water. The black stone is slick with water, and spongy moss grows from every crack and crevice. Cobwebs blur the corners, as though the ceiling was hidden by mist. It is as though no one has walked this way for 1,000 years. You make your way further along the passageway, footsteps echoing on the cold stone. I can't go into any of these rooms? How many floors are there? Okay, so I'm gonna try to free Jan. Absolutely. Few closed doors lead off to other rooms in the tower. Look at the doors. Look over the doors. They seem ancient. One appears chewed. Gred only knows who lives here. Gred? It surely would do you little good to find out. The climb is exhausting, and you quickly lose the count of the steps. There are no windows and no doors, nothing to measure your progress by. It is as though the tower was screwing downwards into the ground with every step you take. Got the sniffles. After some time, you spy a door up ahead. It's set inside the wall of the tower. It is the cell. You pace forward, every step, every sense on high alert. I've died in here. As you curve upwards, you come to a familiar heavy door. It is the cell within which you were imprisoned. A tiny iron grille is set at eye level with a hook directly opposite, no doubt to taunt prisoners with the sight of the key. But the hook is empty. The stairs continue up from here. Oh my goodness, my nose is stuffy. One moment. Okay, well I tried to fix it. Thankfully the episode's almost over anyway. The stairs continue upward, look through the grill, open the door, Volkim's key. Try Volkim's keys. Try Volkim's keys on the cell door, but none of them fit. Unsurprisingly, clearly, Volkim does not manage the occupant of this cell. Cast a spell. You can use Dop. Dop. Capital P. You raise your arms to cast the enchantment, but nothing happens. The starlight seems to simply wave around you and disappear. No doubt because of the minimite inside the cell. It works this far away. Through the grill, you peer inside the cell. Sure enough, there is the minimite moving around in small circles. Call to the minimite. Jen, it's me! And who are you? Some tormentor. Comes the whispered reply. It is clear the creature has not even looked up. I'm the Annalander. You hiss, afraid of who might hear. A tormentor, decides the creature. Just another nightmare. Open the cell door. You tug and rattle at the door, but of course it is locked. Keep going, I suppose. Whisper a furtive farewell to the grill. I hope I can get him out. The stairs reach a landing that curves around the tower. A colored glow spills across the stones from a large stained glass window. You look over at the window. The colored panels form a mosaic of a coiled lizard, perhaps a serpent. But you do not have long to consider it before you hear a voice at your back. Face me. Who's there? Surely you know me by now. Replies the voice. You stare, as a shadow before you moves, becoming a man. It is Flanker! Flanker! It is good to see you! You rush forward, expecting an embrace, but your gesture is met by coldness. I feared we would meet here. I did not know for certain. There is something terrible in his tone. Flanker, what are you saying? Help me. I am an assassin, he replies. The Archmage is who hired him, right? Flanker stares at you with those dead eyes that have seen so much death. Oh yeah, those dead eyes that have seen so much death. Flanker stares at you. It is my air, my breath. I must do, as we all must do. Help me kill the Archmage. Help me end all this. He shakes his head. When we met, I knew my destination, but not my target. Had I known, I would have killed you sooner, Annalander. Oh, he's done something to him. Take his arm. Draw my sword. I recall that I bested you. Take his arm. I have lost a hand. Oh no. Shit. You had to put that in red. You reach forwards to take his arm. A split second seems to pass, and then suddenly there is a gasping pain in your right side. Flanker steps back, his blade running with blood. I fear I now possess an irrevocable advantage, he murmurs. If you kneel, I will make your death quick. He has cut off your hand at the wrist. You are under the power of the crown. You gasp. You must fight it. No, Flanker shakes his head. My purpose is clear. Very well, draw my sword. I'll fight with one hand. Plead with him. Flanker, I beg you. You begin helplessly, begging with your one remaining hand. Break your contract and save our land. The Archmage must be defeated. Break your contract and save our land. I am an assassin, he replies. If I do not kill those I have pledged to kill, then I am nothing. I am as changeable then as the weather. Then change. I should have tried pleading first. Then change. I cannot change. If I disobey, I am the hand that disobeys the mind that owns it. I am the hand has only one fate. He gestures down to the severed fist on the floor that still twitches. Flanker paces forward. Let us finish this, then. His blade leaves its scabbard. In a curved movement, you close with him in the narrow space between the window and the door. This will be your final dance. Alright. I mean, I can manage it. Goes for a big attack, right? I parry it with my... Oh, I was left-handed the whole time. Nice. Flanker bows to you, taps 2 fingers against his chest, and readies his stance. You drop into a defensive crouch immediately. Flanker means to kill you, once and for all, regardless of all you have been together. His stroke is a sweeping cut, a flutter of grace with hidden force. The air seems to split as the blade buries itself into you. You catch the blow with the very hilt of your sword, with a bell-like tone. Flanker laughs appreciatively. He spins his sword about to shift the weight across his body. Alright, I'll give it a try. Go for shucks, I should have gone for a small hit. Flanker swivels his grasp. The weapon sings a grasp. Grip. Grisp. Weapon sings as it moves. You drop yourself into a crouch. His blow sails over your head, moving with the deadly speed of an attacking serpent. You're mostly unharmed. He nods to you, wisely. Can I go back? I cannot. Flanker flicks his blade through the air, crouching as he moves. I'm gonna go for a 4. God damn it! Acting quickly, you swing with a masterful swipe, but his own move is fast and careful, and he is able to parry. This is your end. May your gods treat you well. Flanker tells you in a voice as cold as the waters of the Jabjadbi River. You will not keep me from it. Closing his eyes, Flanker murmurs a quick prayer as he sets his stance. Go for another. Oh! Owie! Owie! I always knew it would end this way, Flanker remarks. In the next moment, he is on you in a flash, attempting a strong attempting a strong blow only to be outclassed. His sewn sword swings devastatingly placed. I'm having such a hard time reading. You stumble backwards, all but toppling down the stairs. You are weakening. Flanker raises his sword above his head, crouching as he moves. Barely overpowered him. Blood drips from his tunic. He curses under his breath. Yeah, I ain't overpowering him again. You are mostly unhurt. Defend again. What happens if we both defend? You hold firm and keep your defense, and he hangs back and watches you without emotion. Breathing deeply, Flanker whispers a mantra and readies his blade. Alright, no way I'm overpowering that. He's praying about it. You're far from home. I will ensure your body is returned. Go for a big one. Ooh, that killed him. Shameful. Feinting left, you dive forward with a deep, heavy blow. Flanker is gasping, moving slowly. The blade sinks deep. He tumbles, releasing his sword as he topples. You have finished me, Athelander, he groans. I am glad it was... Flanker still has some breath left in him. He gestures for you to kneel, wanting to whisper something more. He's gonna kill me. Lean down. It is right. It should end so. By your hand. You should have never spared me in the hills. I think I loved you. Oh, I would spare you now if you let me. I think I loved you. Flanker spits out a small flower of blood into his flask. Yeah, so romantic. You cannot love a ghost. You can only mourn. And with that, the light in his eyes fades out once again. Hold him. You hold him for a long moment, gently rocking him, to come so far and to die so worthlessly. This is the Archmage's doing. You head by the landing, your heart heavy with grief. No, I think that's a blood loss. I think that's because I just lost my hand and it's just bleeding. So dramatic. There's an archway here. Are we not talking about the hand? But it contains a recessed stone, as though somebody has bricked it over. Oh my god, I'm having such a hard time reading. So I'm so affected by the story that I can't speak. Push it. You push on the wall, but it does not budge. Your hands, however, begin to tingle. My hands? I have two again? Keep pushing. A shock courses through your arms as you stumble backwards. You were zapped by the wall. Kick it. You kick the wall and were rewarded with a shock. The wall zapped you with some kind of spell. What is it protecting? Oh, I know exactly what it's protecting. I'm gonna die in here. Fuck. This is the second time I'm dying. Turn back. Turn away from the wall in somewhat frustration. But there is nowhere forwards. Surely you cannot simply turn back here, so close to your goal. Run at the wall! You close your eyes and set yourself ready to run, but you are running headlong into a stone wall. Surely this is madness. Run forward. You try to run but cannot bring yourself to do it. You are running at solid stone. Run! Steadying yourself, you breathe deeply, set your stance, and head headlong. A moment later, you open your eyes at the other side of the illusion. Summoning. Oh, Bookshelves line the walls, and more books are stacked on the desk by the corner. You pull a book at random to check the title. 12 Methods of Summoning. 12 Methods of Summoning. Taking a few more, you see that every book concerns magic. You have found the Archmage's personal collection. Read a while. I mean, it doesn't change anything. I still can't use magic. You're feeling weak, so you stop and rest and meditate. Outside, night has fallen. Eventually, you get back to your feet once more, somewhat refreshed. How? My hand is missing. Clearly no servants come here. This place is for the Archmage alone. Sleep here? No. Look around the room. You have never seen so many books of magic in one place. A whole libraries. That doesn't make it easier with me stumbling over my words. A whole libraries of spell books, containing every variant, every minute detail of the art of spellcasting. The Archmage's power must be truly vast, with access to much knowledge. Pull out another book. Go over to the shelves and run your fingers along the lines. Perception of perception. The artifacts of teleportation. Magical prisons. You open the book. First few pages are dry, narrated in a low, soft voice. Eventually, the voice stops reading. Who are you? It demands. You're not the Archmage. Who are you? The pages of the book rifle themselves with satisfaction. I am Valaquesh, the greatest Archmage the fortress has ever had. I swelled our numbers. I taught peasants to till the fields with spells of giantism. I built portal traps of Carré, and distributed their secrets among its people. I did many acts of wonder, and you can read all about them in my book. Look through the book. Yeah, sure. You skim the book. Disrespectful. The various things mentioned in the book are indeed included, but along with some other anecdotes. The founding of the Inner College of Mampang, for instance, or the study of magic. You are inside this book. Surely that's obvious, replies the book, and there is only one way you end up with this book. You are cursed. After a fashion. The book leaps a little in your palm. Now, dear reader, there is a rhyme at the front of this volume. Perhaps you should read it out for me. Why? You'll see. Replies the book. You turn back to the start of the book until you find the rhyme. Now, declares the book, read it out loud, if you will. Look over the rhyme. Slaves from iron bounds will in time break, and ghosts from graves have risen. but the bonds on a soul will never shake if a soul accepts its prison. That's the one. I get what you're trying to do. I get what you're trying to do. I mean, I'm probably going to die to the Archmage anyway. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Read it out loud. As the last words echo away, you feel yourself beginning to feel warm and secure. A gentle voice is laughing. The next you feel is a jolt. As the book you are now contained by drops to the floor of the room. Escape. You try to push your way free, but you have no corporeal form remaining. You wait, and time passes, as though you have no eyes to watch the sun move, and no heartbeat to measure the passage of time. Oh, the heartbeat stopped and everything. There was a heartbeat before, right? Still, you feel yourself aging, losing parts of yourself to forgetfulness, having moments of revelation and inspiration, and gradually feeling slightly itchy. Keep waiting. More time passes, and there is light. Your book is opened by old, hooked fingers. A man leans down over your pages. You must read the rhyme on the front. Now then, you're not Valaquish. Who's in there now? You must read the rhyme on the front. Oh no, I don't think so, replies the man. I'm no fumbling acolyte, thank you. How do you think I took power from Valaquish? Say nothing. Well, nods the man. Whoever you are, you have little time left. I'm destroying this library. It doesn't do much to leave behind when you march to war. Doesn't do to leave too much behind, rather. How will I enjoy watching you burn? The book is closed. The next you feel is a gathering heat. Parts of yourself begin to disappear and crinkle. My quest! My heart's desire. Sure, my heart's desire is so clear from the moment it turns to black ash. Then turns to black ash for just a moment. Yeah, for just a moment it was clear. My quest! The cruel treasure of the crown of kings is for a moment so vital, then it is gone. My mother's voice, singing as she hammered blades in the smithy, is with you, brightly, and then you cannot hear it anymore, and the last few pages are consumed. I'm burned to death inside a book. Okay. Well, I didn't have a hand anyway. So. Zed, rather. Abracadabra, dragging myself back to life. Go. Throbendor? Back to the Throbendor? You know, that sounds like a good idea and all, but I still haven't found my way into the vault. And I get the feeling, even if I do confront the Archmage, I can't question him because he still has the power of the crown, even if he's not wearing it. Like, there's got to be like a Grimalkin or something. I'll go back to the alley, and next time we'll start again. I will buy the better sword. Maybe that'll make me have an easier time with Flanker. Another point of magical stamina. Look around yourself once more and move quickly away, or check myself over. Move quickly away. You turn your cloak up and move quickly away. The last thing you need is to draw attention. Even better, you realize with a shock of pleasure that your right arm has returned to you. Magic courses back through your veins. Must be morning by now. You have been awake. Yep, that's gonna happen every time, and I almost died this time. I get the feeling this has to be, like, the one. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.